I'm leaving Minneapolis. After spending some much needed rest time with some friends in Minneapolis, where I also got a new tire and some Trader Joe's snacks, I headed north towards Duluth to meet up again with the Great Northern Bikepacking Route, where I would head through Wisconsin towards Michigan and beyond to Ontario. Okay, I'm going through Minneapolis, and as you can see, they have a pretty good bike path system. So it's kind of nice. This is the Minnehaha Parkway. There's a little creek right there. Oh, there it is. So it goes along this creek, and then it goes well, there's paths that go like along the Mississippi River, so it's all quite nice. Oop. And they have the bike and people separated, which is nice. So you're not trying. The good thing is you don't have to cross all these streets that we're going under. It's great. Because going through a city can take a while sometimes. Alright, there's the Mississippi. Now we're going along the Mississippi. I think this is St. Paul. I think when you cross the river, I'm not 100% sure, but I think you can cross over and then you're in St. Paul. There's the Capitol building. This is the Gateway State Trail. I'm heading north kind of out of St. Paul right now. So this is White Bear Lake. It's a nice little lake, nice little town. Okay, it's lunchtime. I just went to the Cub. Never been to a Cub before. And I'm in White Bear Lake. And I'm gonna have a little bit of chips on a bench in the shade. And about 25 miles into 60 miles. So not quite halfway, but time for a break. Man, I should have brought my lunch here. So I think this one is Bald Eagle Lake. Okay, I'm almost at my destination, which is called North Branch, I believe. North Branch. And it's a lovely day. It's probably 75 degrees. A little bit of a breeze, not too humid. It's great. Okay, I just left North Branch. So today's pretty much looked like this. Side of the highway, good shoulder. But, you know, not a lot of scenery. Okay, I just got to Hinckley, which is where the bike path starts. So from here, there's a bike path all the way to Duluth. However, I was going to go farther, but it started to rain a little, and I'm going to be camping, and I decided this is the last place where I can get a room, so I decided to get a room. It's a pretty crappy one. America's Best Value. Not the best hotel, let me just tell you. Oh, excuse me, motel. So we'll see if it's better than the one in Helena. But anyway, it's supposed to start raining in like 7 minutes, so I'm walking to the grocery store to get some supplies, and then I'm gonna hunker down. Okay, it's starting to rain on me now again, but I wanted to show the downtown. So this is downtown Hinckley. Pretty cute. Alright, I'm just leaving Hinckley. I'm on the Willard Munger bike trail. And this goes all the way to Duluth. It's a little cool this morning. I'm guessing it's like 50. It rained last night and cooled things down. So, but it's supposed to be clear today. So it should be nice, actually. Not too hot. It's been a little hot last week, so this is a nice change. Okay, I made it to Willow River. Nice mural. There's a little area to have a picnic and a bathroom and stuff. Okay, well, now I'm going from the Willard Munger trail, which I just think I got off. Maybe not. Maybe this is still it. And anyway, I'm gonna go onto the, I think it's called the Sioux line. SOO. In just a minute. Okay, there's the sign, Sioux Line Trail. And there you go. You can see it goes to McGregor. And Sioux Line South, it goes to Superior, which is the way we're heading towards. Okay, we're on the Sioux Line and we're about to go over like a railroad bridge. But look at this. It was not supposed to rain today. What the heck is going on? It's supposed to be clear and cool. So here's the railroad bridge. And the highway is down below us. Here we go. And there's Moose Lake. Alright, I decided to get off the Sioux Line, which is right over there, right next to me. But it's like full on deep gravel or dirt. Not fun. Not like even packed dirt. It's like a slog. So I'm on County Road 8, I think, which, as you can see, doesn't have a shoulder, but does not have any traffic. So, I mean, literally nobody's passed me from behind yet. So, yeah. And another observation, I'm in Minnesota right now still. Look how clean the verge is. I mean, clearly they've just mowed it, but also there's not a lot of trash here. So that's kind of nice. All right, I'm on my first Minnesota dirt road. It's a little different. It's kind of like not hilly really per se, but there's some little dips and valleys. And this road's a little curvy. Okay, I'm back on pavement. I don't know where I am. Holyoke? Yeah, Holyoke, I think. Oh, porta potty. Yeah, going for it. Still, I'll try and outrun this storm. I have about 12 miles, maybe 13 miles left. So I'm hiking to my campsite now. AKA, it's the backpackers campsite. So I'll see what it looks like. Okay, here's a quick tour. I'm in Pattison, I think it is. Pattison State Park in Wisconsin. That's where I put my tent. So they have these backpacker campsites they have to hike to, but they still have, you know, amenities, basically. There's a toilet also. It's right by the river, which is nice. I mean, it's pretty, but it was very mosquito-y. And it is right now very mosquito-y too, so I'm not gonna linger. I'm basically riding through a swamp now. Well, it's a grassy swamp. And I just saw a sign, and I don't think bikes are allowed on this trail, but I just saw it. So, oopsie. Oh, looks like I'm done. And here's the sign. This is not the sign about the bikes. This is the sign. So now I'm back to the main part of the campground. Okay, so I'm about 10 miles from Solon Springs, I think it's called. And I've been on gravel roads the whole time, pretty much. These ones are okay. Some of them are kind of a lot of dirt, and it's a bit of a slog, but right now they're not too washboardy, so that's good. Also, a lot less properties on this one. So at first there was a lot of homes. I haven't been around so many homes though lately. Okay, I think this is Muskrat Lake. I mean, I'm on Muskrat Lake Road, but so I'm guessing it's Muskrat Lake. Also, I see, it looks like bicycle tracks ahead of me. One, possibly two, I can't quite tell. So I might have company. Okay, just starting off.
I camped just off this dirt road. I'm heading towards Eau de Claire Lakes right now, I think. So these northern Wisconsin roads are quite sandy. So this section right here looks like they've mixed in some gravel, so it's a little better. But some of them are quite sandy. Okay, so I'm about 9 miles in, I think. Yeah, no, it's on pavement, mostly. Except for the very beginning on that sand road, but now I'm back on gravel. So a lot of these roads are ATV snowmobile roads. Or routes, or whatever. So I'm pretty much following like an ATV snowmobile route. I'm heading towards Cable, which is supposed to be very cute, so I might get a little bite to eat or coffee or something there, and then I'm heading towards, I think, Ironwood. Forget the name. Anyway, that's Michigan. So I'm hoping to be there tomorrow. Oh, back to the sand. So sometimes, well, it rained last night, so that might have actually helped because it's a little firm right there. But if you see on the right there, it's a little deeper. I'm on Bearsdale Road. So I don't know if this is Bearsdale Lake. I just made that up. I don't even know if there is a Bearsdale Lake, but anyway, it's a nice lake. All right, so Wisconsin. One thing I like about Wisconsin is that it's green. It's very green. However, I'm gonna stop here. One problem with that, you can see the forest here. So like when you're looking for a campsite, you know, for wild camping, there's not a lot of non-brushy areas. So it's a little hard to find camping, but it's beautiful. And I bet in the fall, this is gonna be really nice. This is Blue Moon Road. I don't know what the name of the lake is. Okay, I'm going into Cable, only a couple of miles away. This is an ATV track again. It's kind of cool, like the highway's right over there. You can hear it. But they have this ATV side road, which is very convenient for bikes too. Okay, I'm leaving Cable. Just going out of the little neighborhoods right now. And it's still green. A little cloudy. Very nice verges. So just a camping tip. Sometimes in Wisconsin you kind of wonder, is this a public or private land? These rural areas have these red signs, which usually denote private land. So if the road or, you know, driveway looking thing, whatever it is, has one of those, you probably should stay off it. Now, I can't guarantee if it doesn't have one that it's public or, you know, legal to camp there, but I would say stay away from the ones with the red. See, there's one up here on the right as well. And you can see there's a house. But sometimes, you know, you can't really see and you just don't know, like, is this a Forest Service road or what? But red sign is a sign that it's probably private. All right, I just went through Pioneer, which is just a crossroads with a bar. My kind of town. And I'm still on pavement. I believe to the right of me is National Forest. Not 100% sure. It was. But see, the verge is still nice. But I think the verge is also the snowmobile lane. Or ATV lane. I don't know. You can see someone's driven on it. Okay, I'm on Old Grade Road. It's funny because my commute said that I didn't really have too much non-paved, but this is not paved. So I think they are classifying this as paved. Well, I finally made it to the National Forest. And I'm on the hunt for camping, but we have a few issues. First of all, it's raining. Second of all, a lot of these side areas are very moist, like swampy. Thirdly, as you can see behind the water, it's not super flat, and there's not a lot of clear areas. Thirdly, or fourthly, whatever, because of the swampiness, there's mosquitoes. So I'd like to get up and out of the swamp, but I don't know if I can. So you can see like there's a little clearing, but it's pretty hilly, and I can feel a mosquito biting me right now. Oh, look at this place I found. It's almost perfect. There's a spot for the tent over there. It's got tree cover, so you actually won't get rained on too bad, but holy moly, it's Mosquito Valley. Yeah, so the problem is, let me go back. See that over there? It's not dried up. Yeah, it's just like mosquito breeding central. Okay, I found a spot. And you might be able to tell it's raining. But my spot's pretty dry. There's Bob chilling. The only problem is still with Mosquito Valley. Okay, leaving my campsite and I'm on a nice forest gravel road. I'm in the National Forest now, so I just camped on the side of the road, although if you can see this, it's not like the best. Look at this side. Yeah. And it was very mosquito-y, very, very mosquito-y, because they got a lot of rain this year and it hasn't really dried. So there's a lot of bugs, a lot of mosquitoes in this section. Okay, so this is the National Forest that I'm in. Chequamegon? Anyway, I'm going to go check out Beaver Lake over here. This is Beaver Lake. And I came down here to see it, and they have this boat ramp here. So I decided to make breakfast. Yesterday I had trouble finding a place to make breakfast because I was on a highway. Well, not a highway, a road with like no shoulder. So this is nicer. Have a clearing, you know? Okay, I'm on Highway 77 going into Ironwood. I have maybe 15 miles left. So Ironwood is in Michigan, so I will cross over the line. Just barely, but I will. In about 15 miles, or maybe a little more than that. This is Ironwood.